So hello students, we are learning chapter number 2, that is polynomials of class 9. Okay, now today we are going to learn next part, that is part 6 of this polynomials. Okay, so let me make it first a part 6. Okay, so in the previous period we have learned about factorization of only a quadratic polynomials, that is whose degree is 2. Now today we are going to learn factorization of cubic polynomials. Okay, we know that cubic polynomial means a polynomial whose degree or the highest power is 3 is known as a cubic polynomial. Okay, so let us start factorization of cubic polynomial. Okay, so now here already I have solved half of the example, remaining I will solve afterwards. So now what we have to do, now suppose we are having a cubic polynomial, that is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So it can be seen that this first, second and third term, these all terms are with variable. Okay, so we have to select the last term, that is the constant term. Okay, so I am just highlighting this constant term. Okay, now we have to find the possible factors of this constant term. So here I have written that the possible factors of 2 are, now remember that factors, they may be with both the signs, that is plus or minus. Okay, so the possible factors of 2 are plus 1 minus 1 plus 2 minus 2. Okay, now by trial method we have to consider one factor. Right now there are 4 factors. Okay, plus 1 first, minus 1 second, plus 2 third and minus 2 fourth. So in this way there are 4 factors, so we have to consider one by one. Okay, and put that value in this polynomial. Okay, so here I have considered now when x equals to 1. Okay, now when x equals to 1, at that time what you have to do, we have to put this value of x as 1 in this polynomial. So I have written here polynomial px equals to x raised to 3 minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Now what you people have to do, we have to put the value of x as 1. So I have kept here, wherever x is there I have considered as 1. Okay, so after putting this value, okay, now when you are getting the remainder 0, that is the final value 0, what does it mean? When you are putting x equals to 1, you are getting the value of polynomial as 0. It means that 1 is 0 of the polynomial. In other words, we can say that the same number but with opposite sign is factor of this polynomial. Okay, so I have written here, since p of 1 is equals to 0, therefore the same number but with opposite sign and a variable is a factor of the given polynomial. Okay, listen to this once again. Okay, here first we have seen that whether x equals to 1 is 0 of the polynomial or not. So yes, when we are putting x equals to 1, we are getting the value of polynomial as 0. Now when you are getting value of a polynomial as 0, it means that this x equals to 1, sorry, the same number with opposite sign, that is x minus 1, is a factor of the given polynomial. Okay, now what we have to do, now we got one of the factor. Okay, since it is a cubic polynomial, means there must be 3 factors. Okay, so now we will divide this polynomial by x minus 1, that is one of the factor which we got. Now how to divide it? So this division of a polynomials already we have seen in class 8. Okay, so let us see it once again. Now very first thing what we have to do, we have to balance this one. Here it is x raised to 3, here it is x. Only first term we are going to make similar, remaining whatever numbers we are getting, we'll just go on writing over here. Okay, now here we have x. How to make it x raised to 3? So we have to multiply it by x raised to 2. Now this x raised to 2 will multiply first to x and then to minus 1. Okay, so now plus into plus will give you plus. Okay, then x into x raised to 2 will become x raised to 3. So now here you can make one line. Now minus into plus will become minus, and 1 into x square will become minus 1 x square. Now since it is division, so here we will write division sign. Okay, now remember that as soon as I am writing here minus sign, these all signs will change. Now this plus will become minus, this minus will become, it will become plus. Okay, so now what you will get, now this x cube is having plus sign, and this x cube we will consider the new sign which is highlighted by red color. Okay, or which is written in red color. So now both are having opposite signs, so we can cancel it. Okay, I'm cancelling it with this green one so that it will be easy for you to understand. Now minus 2x square plus 1x square, they are like term. Why? Because they are having same variable with same power. Now minus plus will become minus, so 2 minus 1 will become 1x square, and this number is greater, so its sign is minus, so sign of greater number will be minus. Okay, now remaining terms, that is minus x plus 2, you have to copy it over here. So what you will get, minus x plus 2. Now next condition, what we have to do, now we have to make this x as minus x square. So by what number you have to multiply? So very first thing, I have to multiply this one by minus sign, so I have written here minus. Then I want to make this 1x as 1x square, so we have to multiply it by x. Now let us check it, plus into minus will become minus. Okay, x into x, so that will be 1x square. If you are not writing this 1, then also it will be same. Okay, now what you have to do, now this minus x will multiply to this minus 1 also, so minus into minus will become plus, and x into 1 will become x. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to extend this one. So now here minus sign of division. Now remember that this minus will become plus, and this plus will become minus. Why? Because each of the signs are multiplying, minus into minus plus, minus into plus minus. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to go on doing further addition, subtraction. Now this x square and this x square, they are like terms. This one is having minus, this one is having plus, so we have to cancel it. Okay, now what you have to do, check next one. Now here we have minus x, here we have minus x, both are like sorry, so both are like. Now what we have to do, we can add this one. Okay, so they will become minus 2x plus 2. Now what we have to do, we have to make this x as minus 2x. Again this one is plus, we have to make it minus, so first we will multiply it with minus. Okay, now here it is 2x, and here we have only x, so we will multiply this x by what? Yes, 2. Okay, so now let us solve it further. Now plus into minus will become minus, x into 2 will become 2x. Okay, now this minus 2 will also multiply to this minus 1, so minus into minus will become plus, and 2 ones are 2. Okay, so now I am writing it here. Now in next step, what we are doing, changing the sign, so I am writing that negative over here. Now because of this negative, okay, this minus will become plus, and this plus will become minus. Okay, now we are going to deal with the new signs. Okay, so now minus 2x plus 2x will become, they will get cancelled. Okay, and plus 2 minus 2 will also get cancelled, so your final answer must be 0. Now as you are getting remainder 0, so it means that our remaining factors lies in this one. Okay, so now what we will write, now what we are going to do, we are going to factorize this one. Okay, so that you will get the remaining terms from this one. Okay, so before that I am writing it in this way. Okay, let us factorize this question directly. Why? Because we got remainder 0. Okay, so we are having x square minus x plus x square minus x minus 2. Okay, so equals 2. Now what we are going to do, we are going to factorize it by splitting the middle term. Okay, so what is the middle term? So this is the middle term. Okay, so how we are splitting, we are writing two numbers whose, and this way we are splitting the middle term. Okay, so here what is the coefficient of this one? -1, so we will write here -1, and we are multiplying coefficient of x square with the constant term, so plus into minus will become minus, and 1 into 2 will become 2. Now here we are having minus sign, so we consider that greater number should have minus sign. Okay, let me write it with different color, so it should have minus sign. Now minus into what will give you minus? So minus into plus will give you minus. Now we have to find two numbers. When we add them, you should get -1. When we multiply them, you should get -2. So I think the numbers must be -2 plus 1. Now let us add them. So 2 minus 1, -1, and minus into plus minus, 2 ones are 2. Now we are going to write these numbers over here. So now how to write it? As I told in the previous period that as per our convenience we can write these numbers. Okay, so now I am writing it as x square plus 1x minus 2x minus 2. So that equals to, now we have to remove common between these two and these two. Okay, so now what is common in these two? So both of them are having x, so what you will get, x in bracket x plus 1. Now I told in the previous period, if here it is minus, so directly write here minus. So next you will get -2 in bracket x plus 1. Now this already I have explained in the previous period. Now here also x plus 1 is there, x plus 1, so we will remove that x plus 1 out of the bracket. So what you will get, x plus 1, and here x minus 2. Okay, so now we are having these two as the factors, 1, 2, and here this one is also factor of this one. Okay, so now what we will do, copy this one. Okay, x cube minus 2x square, therefore x cube minus 2x square, then minus x plus 2 equals to, now what are the three factors? So the very first factor is this number, this one. Okay, that is x minus 1. Okay, so we are having x minus 1, and the remaining two are this one. Okay, then we have x plus 1 and x minus 2. So here what we have done, we have factorized a cubic polynomial. Okay, now remember one thing that you have to take care over here. Now here when I put the value of x as 1, I got here 0. Suppose if you are not getting here 0, then you have to go for the next factor, which is the next factor. So x equals to -1. So first you have to write it up till here. If you are not getting equals to 0, so you have to write that x equals to -1, x minus 1 is not the factor of the given polynomial. Then you have to choose next one, when x equals to -1, then again the same procedure and check whether it is a factor or not. You have to continue this procedure unless you are getting the remainder equals to 0. Once you are getting this polynomial equals to 0, then the number with opposite sign will be its factor. Okay, so hope you all must have understood up till here. So this much is enough for today. Thank you.